Hello, this is a quick tutorial on how to use Alivesoft's new strategy puzzle game called Dominati. This game is a very simple game to learn, but kind of very difficult to master as you move on to the higher levels. Okay, so as you can see, there are different characters you can play. Well, I'm going to choose the Romans versus the Egyptians. And the first basic rule is you're trying to match 3, 4, or 5 in a row. And just like in a tic-tac-toe game. And this is the side of your board. This is your board where you, when you create a match, you get the score, and this is your opponent, your computer, that plays against you. So as you try to match here, your computer is also trying to do the same. So this is 3 in a row, I just got 100 points. This is 4 in a row, I get 250 points. And this is 5 in a row, I get 500 points. Now, not only you're trying to match on your board here, but you're trying at the same time to prevent your opponent from doing the same. So, like here, I block my opponent. Here's another one. And so you're trying to find the fine balance, which is preferable to create score, a higher score by matching, or to prevent your opponent. Like here is about to do a 5, so you're trying to block the 5. As you play this game, you'll begin to learn what's the best strategy. Now, in addition to the characters, you can see here there's this character, the fire, and by the way, you can just point where you want it to go, or you can just pick it up like this and drop it. Depends how you like to play the game. So here's the fire. The fire basically removes, when you click on a existing character on the board, it removes it. So that creates opportunities for you. For example, here I'm going to try to block my opponent. Otherwise, you would do a very major match here. So, okay, so the game continues. So here's 3 in a row. My opponent did 4. So you can see, in addition to the regular characters, there's these characters here where they are blocks. So they're a better way to block your opponent, because sometimes you block with your regular characters, and instead of doing just a block, you may actually do matches that will help him. Okay. So this is pretty much it, and you can select different characters. The game has, this is level 19, so in the early levels, it's much easier to win, especially in the very early levels. It helps you learn the game, but as you move on to a higher level, it becomes more difficult, and the Dominati has 500 levels of difficulty to master. Alright, so this is the fire component. So you remove one there. And here's the block I was talking about, so you can just block your opponent. And for children, there is this the easy mode. There's some kind of more interesting characters, like the prince versus the princesses. And say you have animals, jungle animals versus polar animals. You get fruits versus vegetables, cats versus dogs, and on the other side here you get Macedonians versus Babylonians, and pirates versus Vikings, and Spartans versus Persians. And as I said, in the higher levels, let's say this is level 300, the computer makes it's much more difficult to win, because it assumes by that level you have already mastered a lot of the strategies required to play the game better. So here's level 300. Okay, here pirates versus Vikings. As you can see, this is a higher level. Now you have two characters versus two characters. So you're trying to match, but also you have to keep in mind that not your characters are not always the same. So you're trying to match the similar ones. Like here is the pirate 1, and here's pirate 2. Okay, so this is it. It's, as I said, very simple to start with. Match 3, 4, or 5 in a row. You have your blocks, you have the fire components, and the game builds up complexity and difficulty as you move on. This is Dominati from Alivesoft. Thank you.